find this. Here I can find myself really fast, guys. There we are. Okay. 1 second. Moderation helps everyone feel safe. Okay. Add a moderator to your channel. Okay. I'll do that later. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Let's see what's going on. TM, hello, hello. Okay, getting into our general reading first, see what's going on. Thank you, thank you. In fact, I'm going to start, where's my pad? I'm going to start doing cusp readings, but I'm going to do them on the live regular channels instead of shorts, I think. So that way the cusp have an opportunity to feel like you have something as well. I think it's very, very important. So I will be getting those out as well. Okay, so look for those. So glad you made it back. Okay, let's see what's going on with you. Since we're doing chakras, we might as well start, see what's going on. Best message, it's going to be for all. I have to do your chakra too. I haven't gotten it up yet. Should be up tomorrow. Okay, let's see. Best message going out for everyone in the collective today. We'll do this for the 18th. That'll be a good one. From today to the 18th, let's just kind of see what's going on for the next couple of days. We do have changes in the air. Ooh, I like that. Right off the bat, talking about that solar, that sacral chakra. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So there is definitely a change in the air, but we just went through that wolf moon, so we can kind of see that. We also have a big portal coming up as well when Venus enters in conjunction to Saturn. Okay, so we do have a few really good portals coming out that's going to actually help everyone out. And that Venus in conjunction is very good portal for wealth and love and just everything that has to do with abundance. So, and that will be on the 19th. So, and then that will run from the 19th to approximately the 21st. So that will be a very good thing. So that's a good thing as well. So we do have that change that's coming in the air. So we do have the doubt, but don't be doubting the situation. As I see you already spy, you just come to troll. That's great. Not anymore. 1 second. Spy has been removed. Okay. Sorry about that. We know that's going to happen. So anyways, don't have any doubts, though. Watch your doubts when it comes to the situation, because you don't want to kind of self-sabotage the situation. Okay, so let's look over here and see what's going on. It says, I release the need to know all the answers. No, we don't know all the answers. Absolutely not. But getting down to your base chakra. So yeah, really wanting to push for what it is you truly need and what you're really looking after, right? So looking for what it is you truly want, what you're feeling, this is what I can change, this is what I want to change, and now is that time. Okay, so it says just breathe. Okay, so just breathe. Because it's like you don't have to control everything, right? Just let it gradually. You just put it out there and allow the change to happen. You don't have to, obsess over it or anything of this nature. You just let it gradually change on its own without any restrictions. So that's always a good thing, a good thing. So it's time to just release any doubts, any worries, any fears. Just breathe is going to go under this change over here. So we kind of keep them together so that you can watch things blossom. Oh, beautiful judgment card coming out. Look at that. Calling to your inner calling. So that's always a good thing. Yeah, just opening up to your inner calling, and that's going to be the best thing that you can do at this time, right? Without feeling like I'm weighing myself down with all these things that I cannot 100% control. So, because you can't, right? You can only control what you're allowed to control. So, I mean, the best thing is if you want something to change and to happen, then you just release it and then allow it to, crock pot, let it bake, let it set. So let's get some angel cards over here. Let's see what's going on. Best numbers coming out for the collective, please. Let's see. Best messages for the collective. 0404. Love that. And you do have the 4 and the 4 here. So 44 says that, the divine is already watching the situation. They've already heard your prayers. They already know what's going on. So this says it's just time to slow down. You don't have to move so fast to where it feels like I'm out of control. So, you just go to work, you take the action that's needed, but they're, slow and steady wins the race. So there's nothing that you need to do at this time where you should feel like I have to do this and have to do that, because it's not going to 100% change anything. It's just going to cause frustration. So this says balance, power, force, hope, authority, okay, restlessness, your ancestors, the divine help, okay, getting you out of low vibrations, and pay close attention to people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any future issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. Okay, so it's just really, the advice to make sure that you, are taking care of yourself. So I really like that a lot, right? And lighten up 1414. And you have the 1 over here for, the first root chakra, which is good because it's always about that change and where you want that change to happen. So also watch, your constructive outlook. So it's about how you're looking at the quality, right? It's not always about quantity, it's about quality. Am I adding the quality? And how am I adding the quality to my life? Is it, the best thing I can do? Look at the things that you can do to better yourself, right? Instead of just always, right, doing whatever. It's always, what is it? You don't always have to work harder, you work smarter. That's what it is. So focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible when you are with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or in addition to your family. Good vibes, and spread this process to others. So always making sure that you're giving the good vibes to everybody around you in your circle as well, because your light feeds to other people, especially when people are in a bad mood. You'd be surprised, say something that's quirky or funny, and you can kind of, spark that energy up and make them feel like they're having a better day. And that's always what we want to do as people, is make sure that everybody feels comfortable enough to, continue what they need to do. Okay, so let's just kind of, let's get an overall card for this one. And I think we can move on to the love, or, yeah, I think love will be good. See who's coming towards you. I think we'll do that one today. Messages coming out. Ooh, star gathering. Stars aligned, remembering home and soul family. So I like that. Yeah, that's a good one. And boundary stones. Negotiations, contracts, and of course that great communication. So great communication coming. There's going to be a change in the way people are responding to you, but I think as long as we are changing also the way we respond to the outside world and to ourselves, it makes great change and it makes great communication. Okay, so let's get on to the next. I think that was a great message. Okay. So let's see what's coming towards you when it comes to love. Love, love, love. What kind of person is coming towards you in love? Ooh. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are worth exploring and are super real. So you get that super somebody in your life. Could be, you know, this dark-haired man or woman. Doesn't have to be, of course. But I do love the way it looks. Kind of reminds me of Gone with the Wind. So this says it's time to make this effort. So you don't want to be standing back in the shadows right now. Right now it's time to show the love, take the love, make that change that we were just talking about. So the great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So we're making the effort's going to make a huge difference over here. It's safe for you to love, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So right now is a great time for love. You have this person that's coming towards you. Okay, so this is a person, right, that is willing to want to make the efforts with you, and they're just kind of maybe waiting for you. Hello, Ner. Okay, wanting to make those efforts with you. It's almost like they kind of see you standing back in the shadows, but they're hoping that you're gonna push yourself forward so that, you know, they can make this great effort. Look at this. It's kind of crazy because it's almost the same picture twice. The only difference is this is childhood. For some of you, you might have known this person from your, you know, from your past as children, and they could be coming back around because that is very interesting that they both come out, you know, side by side like that. So definitely could be some kind of a childhood love. Doesn't have to be, of course. Take what, you know, what resonates, what doesn't. But let's see how they feel about you. Ooh, they say, I don't really know you that well. Maybe I did once before, but now as we've gotten older, I don't know you. Or maybe they're brand new and they're saying, I don't really know you, but I want to learn to know you. You know, but I want to step forward a little bit more and open up. Okay, so yeah, they say sometimes I hear your voice. Wow, they really do have the hots for you. I hope you're happy for me. Oh, I kind of feel like that's somebody else. Look, it's on the safe for you to love. So it kind of feels like you have somebody popping in from the past over here. Like an ex over here, because it's saying it's safe for you to love. And then you have the, I hope you're happy for me. So it kind of feels like that could be somebody that you dumped. Huh. And now you got this new love coming in, but you got this person over here who's in your energy who's like, but I hope you are happy for me. Okay. Ooh, that's very interesting. We kind of keep that one to the side over here because your ex is coming in going, wait. Okay. Just kind of watching over here. Watching, guys, making sure. I had to kick somebody out, so they keep popping up, so I keep seeing it, but I'm watching over here on my tablet as well. Okay, so let's see. So this person says that they're seeking the truth, or you are seeking the truth, because there is this wanting to know more. I still feel like it's them, because I still feel like you're kind of standing in the shadows. You're really, you know, wanting to know more as well. It's kind of interesting. Because they really want to know more about you, but I feel like you pushed yourself back a little bit, but you want to know more as well. So it's kind of like, right? So you're both wanting to know more about each other. Interesting. But you're kind of like letting them make all the moves, and they're like waiting for you to say, come on, move towards me. I want to know more. And that's why it says make the effort. But you have the desire to want to do so. And they have the desire for you to want to move. They want this to happen, guys. I just feel like because you're maybe just got out of a relationship, I'm going to kind of put this one over here because you can feel a different energy coming out of that. You're kind of like, I want this, but I don't know. It's kind of, maybe it's a little soon. Maybe it's a little soon. So it says just breathe, right? Just breathe. So, yeah, just breathe on this situation. It's not that big of a deal, right? But it is, right? It's kind of crazy because it's like Spirit's like, it's not that big of a deal because they don't see it the way we see things, right? It's just like we do what we do. But for us, because we hold all the emotions, we hold all the mental, right? It's always becomes a bigger deal to us. But they do see you and they're really wanting to get close to you over here. It could be a soulmate connection and they're really trying to tap into you. Wanting to make this connection with you. I think they want this to be more solid. But it's definitely about getting you have to be grounded first before you can really walk up the steps. And if it's them who's doing it and not you, that's fine. It's a general reading. It could be the other way around. That's fine. So finding that new vitality, there is an opportunity coming to where it feels like they are going to start blowing their whistle over here. Kind of got the chase me scenario going on over here. They're in this place where it's like, well, win or lose, I'm still going to look and see if you're going to take my offer. Because they're trying their hardest to make this effort. Yeah. Nurturing the situation. It's going to be the point where they're going to end up, bringing you flowers, bringing you candy, might show up at your workplace, buying a cup of coffee even when they don't want a cup of coffee, that kind of scenario, just to kind of get your attention, trying to show you that they want, that they're kind of in control of this situation, but they also want to make sure that you understand that they're the emperor that they are. So they want you to see, that they're the type of person that's in control. I have a job. I am who I say I am. And I want you to give me a chance. I like that, though, because this is the type of person who's not going to back down when they want something. They're going to actually try. They're not going to just be like, oh, okay, you're hiding. Okay, well, see you later. They're actually going to put out that extra, the extra willingness to show you how much they really care and how much they want to take this next step with you. So I really do like that. Readings, I can't do readings like that unless I have Super Chat on. And then I also do personal readings. On my homepage, you can go to any video and I'll do personal readings there through the PayPal and my email. I'll answer like little questions, but I don't do full readings. Taking the lead. Yeah, they do see that you're a little worried about the situation, but I do feel like you're going to start getting out of this worry. I think the more that they can continue to keep showing up the way you want someone to show up for you, I think that's the worry's going to go away. You're going to start noticing, that they're actually reliable, they're actually trying, they're actually the emperor, right? Male or female, doesn't matter. So it's like putting yourself in the knowing. You just start understanding this situation from being in the knowing, though. So that's always a good place, because that says, well, I know that they're the emperors. You're going to start to understand where they're coming from. I like that. I like that a lot. So where's my Romeo and Juliet cards? Oh, here we go. So that's a very good thing. And it comes out immediately. That's for kryptonite. Okay. Yeah, I still feel like there was something that was going on in your past over here where somebody is revengeful towards you, and I feel like this is it. You hope this is that ex, okay, for some of you. Okay, it's like they're on this revengeful path because they, and they may even know it. They may see you somehow or know. I mean, look, you're a lovable person. They're going to see it right here. They're going to be like, you know what? They're going to find love somewhere else, or they know that this person is pursuing you. And they see that, and it makes them very jealous. Wow. There's a lot of jealousy going on over here when it comes to this situation. So for some of you, definitely they see this emperor. I have the empress and the emperor together. I just realized that. Look at that. That's a great relationship. But we do have where it looks like a soulmate connection coming through. Wow. But this person does see you together for the majority of you, and they're very jealous about this situation. I think that for some of you, it's a marriage gone wrong. It could be a divorce or somebody who wanted to marry you. Now, however you're going to see it, but they kept a lot of secrets. And that's one thing that this person is not going to do. They're actually going to give you the symbols of love because they really want this. It's a soul connection. Yeah. There you have it. Soul connection. We've seen it here, and then you see it with the emperor and the empress. So, but they're going to notice. And that could be another reason why you're kind of in the, resisting. Another reason why you're resisting is because it could be that the energy is so strong that it's pulling you, right? It's pulling you into this area, and it could be scary, especially if you just got out of this relationship. And look, even if you didn't get out of a relationship, that's for someone else, whoever's watching. For those of you who say this is not that, could just be scary because the energy is so strong. You may have never met anybody with energy that strong to where it pulls you together. And because, like I said, for some of you, you just got out of that relationship. And now you're going to enter into the land of love. That's where the emperor wants to put you. He wants to put you into that land of love. He wants to put you into this place. He sees what he wants, and that's what he's looking for. Or she. Take it however. And that's fine, kryptonite. You can always go to my regular page. Under all the videos, it shows my PayPal and my email address to do those readings when you're ready. It will give you the prices as well of what you're looking for. Solitude, calm down, listen to your inner voice, reduce that anxiety, my friends. So yeah, it's definitely, this is a good relationship. It's just that you have this person over here who's trying to reconcile with you, who's sitting on the side over here, who's very, as we said, you know, jealous, revengeful about the situation. They want to reconcile with you. For some of you, it's kind of crazy because it feels like the only reason that they want to reconcile with you is because they know this emperor they want to go out with you. They want you. So I think it's kind of interesting that they're kind of coming around. For a lot of you, they're just coming around out of the blue because they see this emperor saying, here, have some flowers, here, have some candy. Very interesting. Now they want to say it's misunderstanding, so they want to reconcile and say, we just had a misunderstanding. We shouldn't get divorced, or we should have got married. We should never have broken up this relationship. For others of you, they're divorced and they just still feel a little jealous and a little revengeful about the situation, and they want to resolve the issue. They just don't like the idea of you being with someone else. Look, this is just terrible, because there's one scenario here for some of you where it's like, I don't like you being with this other person because we're not together and it makes me jealous, no matter what, right? But I want to reconcile the situation. Those of you who are divorced from this person, they're pissed off about the situation because they don't want to see you happy. Literally, plain and simple, that's literally revenge, right? But no matter how you want to see it, the overall message here is kind of like, if I can't have you, I'm not happy that anybody else is going to be happy with you. Plain and simple, that's it. That is all it really is. Because no matter what the situation is, they can't stand seeing you happy, one way or another. And I mean, that's the truth right there. Doesn't matter what the ifs, ands, or buts are about the situation. The overall idea is, if I can't have you and I couldn't make you happy and you can't be happy with me, I don't want you happy with no one. So now they want to kind of come back and at least try to, you know, be on your good side. But that's just the way some people are. No, I don't do them and no. Excuse me. Okay. So, but I like that they're going to try, and that they're going to keep trying this month to keep coming towards you. So I like that. It's just saying, relax, open up, you know. It doesn't mean that you have to, you know, go all force in. It's more like baby steps is what it looks like. It looks like a great relationship. I mean, guys, I mean, that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's go to the next one now. Anyone have any yes or no questions that they want asked? Answered, excuse me. You guys can ask yes or no questions. I'll answer them. I'm just not, I don't do full readings. It's not fair to everybody else to have to listen to somebody else's reading. You know, unless it's super chatted. But even with the super chat, we only go so far. Okay. So let's get on to the next one. Let's do some, go ahead and do some regular general. See what comes up out of that. Whether it comes out finances, money, a little bit of everything. I want to thank everybody for being here. Okay, let's see what we have going on. This message is coming out. Okay, so let's get in here and see what's going on in a general area over here. We're looking at unachievable expectations. So I do feel like you are dealing with someone who feels like there is some unachievable expectations. It could be you or them. So place it where it needs to be placed. Okay, there is talking about some self-care, some strings attached, but it could feel like this person is being a little dominating right now. Wow. So if you have somebody around you that you feel has high expectations for you, and they're a little bit dominating, yeah. Definitely trying to plant the seeds. You're trying to work around certain situations and making new investments at this time. So you could even feel like it could be the boss over here who might be feeling like they're trying to push you to that next level. But it almost feels like if it's a boss within a career area over here, it almost feels like they're expecting you to do more than what you're paid to do. Okay, so, but it does feel like whatever you're doing, you're just taking all that extra money and you're just like using it for investments, or you're trying to pay some debts off. So it's kind of like it's kind of irky. It's kind of frustrating. Yeah, it's definitely frustrating. But it does look like no matter what, you are putting in the extra time and planting those seeds and being very diligent about what it is you're doing with the situation. But it does look like somebody's definitely put you into a certain spot over here and being a little impulsive. You feel stuck within the situation, but you're putting in a lot of self-discipline no matter what it is. But I don't feel like it's almost like I can gain the money that I need to at work, but I don't feel like I'm really working for the reward. It doesn't feel rewarding anymore because it feels like you're kind of using me in this situation. So I do feel like with their high expectations and kind of running you back and forth and doing all these things, you're kind of losing the passion to the situation. But it does look like you are, just kind of saving the money, doing what you need to do. But some of you might even be looking for a different job. Seriously, with the Seven of Pentacles, you could be like, I'm not passionate here anymore. I need to get out. I need a different job. So for some of you, you might be looking for a different job, something that's going to be more peaceful, give you peace of mind, something that, still allows you to make a lot of money, but also gives you the rewards and the passion that you feel for the job. Looking for something that's actually feels rewarding. Right here, it's saying I'm working, but I don't feel passionate about this at all, right? I'm just kind of day in, day out, but it's kind of like, I get up in the morning and it's kind of like, here I am again. So yeah, definitely talking about this person could be a perfectionist, whether this is your boss or whoever this person is, but it's definitely the work zone over here. But it does feel like misdirected activity. I do feel like for a lot of you, they're pushing you into places that's like, this is not a part of my work area here. I didn't sign up for this. It's kind of like if you're the waitress, I didn't sign up to be the janitor. Why am I the janitor? Right? I didn't sign up to be the janitor. I'm the waitress. Unless you told me on black and white that we waitresses have to go in there and, scrub those bathrooms, clean those toilets, so that's different. But we have somebody that does that, I mean, it would be different, but that's not what it is. It's saying, I want you to play all these different hats, even though it's not a part of what I pay you to do. It's very, and it's heartbreaking, and it makes you feel like you're there doing what you're not supposed to be doing. Okay. So definitely feeling some self-doubt over here, but you feel once again like I'm not pushing towards my inner calling. My inner calling's kind of died. So I do feel like for a lot of you, you are pushing out of this area, going after something that's more sustainable, something that's going to give you your passion back. This is going to come under the Knight of Pentacles, like I said, where you feel stuck, where you feel like you're working without any rewards. So this is going to be very rewarding for you. So I do feel like a lot of you are going to get this new job. You're going to find this new job opportunity with the Ace of Cups over here. It's almost like the more you're putting out these resumes, the more you're thinking about it, the more opportunities are coming towards you. So the Ace to the Ace, yes. So definitely getting a little more creative about, you know, putting out these resumes, seeing more potentials. Things are going to start opening up for you where you're going to feel more inspired, more opportunities, more growth. Definitely more business opportunities opening up. You might have to travel a little bit more. It could be a little further away with the Nine of Pentacles because that does talk about travel. But I do feel like even if you have to travel a little bit, you know, longer, you know, maybe it's 15 minutes away from home instead of 5 minutes away from home, you're definitely going to see your luxury and your rewards from the situation and really starting to feel that passion coming back. So I do like this for you because it is saying, hey, you know what? I can actually push towards, you know, what it is I truly want when it comes to my career and actually feel happy without feeling like I'm doing everybody else's job or somebody around me is not doing their job and I have to pick up the pace on their job. Something is going on over here where you feel like everything's coming down on you, but you're not getting paid really any extra, right? And it's like if you are being paid extra, it's like because I had to work a Saturday because Jane won't come in, right? And now I have to take over her area too. Yeah. Right. But it literally looks like for a lot of you, it's a job description that you just were not signed up to do. Was not what I had planned. Or you're picking up the pace for everybody else and it's interfering within your family life. Because maybe you're getting home later. Working extra, you know, yeah, extra hours. You could feel like they're being sneaky about the situation. You might even feel like there's a little bullying going on because they might be telling you, well, if you don't do this and don't do that, you know. But that's like it's like so wrong on so many levels. And for others of you, they might even make you feel like you're in some kind of competition with somebody else. So that, you know, definitely is one of those things that happens, you know. You're welcome. Thank you for your message. I totally appreciate it. Okay. So here we go with the delays and the standstills. I just feel like you're kind of stuck and, you know, but there's this kind of resistance that pulls on you right now because it's like I can't really say anything to the boss or to anyone. I just kind of hold it deep inside, right? To the point of frustration because I'm not going to lose my job over this, not until I find that Ace of Cups, not until I can find that job that I'm looking for. You just keep going out there. Keep going out there. You're going to find that job. Never give up. Yeah. Don't give yourself self-limiting beliefs. Never say no. Always say yes. Because yes is where everything comes together. I mean, like you have the 5 for the change. You have the 8 for the manifestation, right? You have the 3 for the happiness and the 2 for just trying to balance out the situation until you can get to exactly where it is you need to be. And you're going to be just fine. So for now, it's going to be, you know, just opening up to these new perspectives. Don't allow it to just become your nightmare, right? Because if we just allow it to be our nightmare, then it's just an ongoing nightmare that seems to never end. So try to look at it from different points of view. Try to stay away from, you know, negative thoughts. Just keep going and just keep telling yourself, I'm looking, I've got this, and take that action. And you're going to find, oh my gosh, are you going to find it? Wow, you're going to find exactly what it is you need. You're going to find that wealth. You're going to find that job opportunity that actually just speaks on levels to you with all the passion of what it is you truly want. And that's going to come underneath that Ace of Cups to that Ace of Wands. So, I mean, there it is. It's going to take some discipline, though, and some time. Not everything's going to be just overnight, you know, or because I said it today, it's going to happen tomorrow. Could. But, you know, more than likely, yes, it's going to take a little bit of time, but you're traveling down the right path right now. This path is where you want to be. You just keep yourself here and knowing and keeping yourself, you know what, there is something better for me. It doesn't have to be this way. I can change my, you know, my reality by just one simple step to the right, to the left, right? I don't have to keep going on this path. And it says with your movement, you're making progress. Be determined, use that willpower, take that control and say, I'm going to get out there. I'm going to put out all these resumes and you will be surprised at what's coming toward you. Yep. Ace of Pentacles. Hey, you got 3 aces going on over here. But you know, I've said it before for those of you who watch my channel. You know, 2025 is all about that change. It's about that ending for that brand new change and beginning. So make sure that you are on your new venture. You do it for yourself, right? Or put your family or whoever first, right? Yourself or your family. However it is, you'd be surprised. That makes strength. And then find your pillar of strength. And that's how we end up changing things around for ourselves and for all of our loved ones. Guys, beautiful. Guys got a lot of abundance coming in and a lot of, you know, taking the power back. That's what I like about this. For the change, we're going to take the power back, where I feel like maybe somebody is trying to take my power away. Beautiful reading, guys. I love that. Love that. Do you guys have any yes or no questions that you would like to have answered? This would be a good time to do so. If you want bigger ones, you know, answered, I do have Super Chat on. No big personal readings. Those are found on my channel under every video. There's all the instructions. Almost done here, guys. We'll do one more love reading. That was love coming in. Let's look at your love life itself. What's going on in the love life now? Oh, we already did, yeah, what was coming in. So let's go. Let's see what's going on. Yes, messages coming out. For love. Now. Let's see. Having an Emperor coming out. Emperor wants to come out a lot today. But actually, it's different, though, because from the other reading, I felt like the Emperor was someone else, but this Emperor is actually you. It's kind of different. It's like back from the other one. Okay. Hold on one second. So we have the Emperor to the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So it does feel like you're stuck. It's almost like you're trying to take control of where you've been stuck lately. So you're kind of feeling like someone might be in resistance of change. And you want them to change because you're in control of the situation. You've taken the bull by the horns. You know exactly where you're going and you're sitting in your throne over here. Okay, but you feel like you're in this karmic cycle with this other person and you feel like they're out of control. Wow, there's like no control. But it does look like you've been wishing and manifesting, trying to take action within this situation, trying to get them to change, make them understand what's going on within this situation. You want them to come clean about some kind of situation where you feel like they've been lying, cheating, stealing, however, right? Deception. So you do feel like, or just 100% keeping secrets. How about just going there, right? I know you're keeping a secret from me. So I do feel like you want this cycle to change. Of course, everybody wants a cycle to change, right? But it's causing, actually, it could be causing a little bit of bad luck in some ways as well for some of you. Okay, because it keeps you in this negative phase. Lost opportunity, missed, yeah. This person may also feel like they've missed this opportunity of something because they're rethinking an approach of what they've done. Something from the past. For some of you, they've returned to something that they've been doing in the past. For some of you, I hate to say that, but for some of you, they actually could be actually in trouble for stealing something. So you might feel either that or they've, oh, whoa. Clarify on the lovers. Hold on, guys. Stealing your heart. That's what it is. You might feel like their secrets are they've returned back to a past loved one, their past love, who could be a Gemini, doesn't have to be. Scorpio, Gemini, also have Pisces. And they're lying to you about who they're with. So I could feel like the stealing could be stealing your heart or trying to steal their heart. But however it is, but they need to come clean about the situation. It's causing a tower moment over here. It does feel like you're trying to avert this tower, but it's made you stronger through this situation. I feel like you've actually become more strong through this situation than maybe from the past. Because I do feel like some of you have done this. It feels like you've done this before. Well, because it's that karmic trench, as the wheel is there. You do have this compassion and wanting to fix the situation. You could be married to this person or wanting to get married or were supposed to get married. Or this could be someone that they were supposed to marry. And they're going back to the situation. But they're secretly going back to the situation and not telling the truth. You know, it's kind of crazy, guys. For some of you, not all of you, but some of you, they may actually have done some really bad deeds with this person from their past. Meaning like they had some shady shit going on together. It's kind of weird, but that's what's coming up. It doesn't have to be for everyone. It's like they're trying to be lovey-dovey with you because they're trying to tell you everything's going to be okay. But you know it. Yeah, there it is. Trying to tell you everything's going to be okay. It could be a Leo you're dealing with. But they're trying to tell you everything's okay, but they're not really coming clean with the situation. They're still hiding behind the mask. It's a slow process over here, but it does look like it's something that you're trying to get past. You want them to take the responsibility. But I think a lot of the responsibility is, you know, just how about just telling the truth? So there is a lot of negative thoughts over here when it comes to situation. It mentally imprisons you because it's almost like to the point you don't know what's the truth and what's not the truth when they're talking. So it's almost like to the point where it's like, you can sit over here and tell me all this stuff, but there's still something that you're hiding because you're not telling the ultimate truth. There's always a piece missing out of the situation, right? So you could literally say, like, they don't want you to know that they're over here with this person, with this ex or whoever this, I'm going to say it could be, it says from the past, a love from the past. So they're not going to tell you exactly that they were with them, but they're going to let you know they were on the other side of town where they live. So there's a piece of being truthful, but then they hide the fact that they were with her or him, right? So, but it's kind of like, I mean, you know deep down inside, your intuition is sparking going, okay, but if you're on that side of the town where she or he lives, what are you doing over there? Well, maybe they have a friend that lives over there, right? Who lives in some apartment building, right? Down the street. Or they're lying to you saying that they moved there, right? But however it is, there's always pieces of deceit. There's always these pieces that are missing to this puzzle, right? And so it's almost like trying to piece all the things together, but your intuition is going crazy over here. You have way too much water. Your intuition is going crazy going, I know you're with them, right? But it's about waiting for them to come clean as they're playing sides over here. They should not be there. And even if you say it's not a love, it's a buddy that he shouldn't be around because they always get in trouble together. Because I see trouble. Could even went to jail for something, you know, in the past. Like I said, theft, something like that. Stealing car radios, something crazy, right? Just something stupid that they do as kids, right? Whatever. But whatever it is, they're not supposed to be around this person. Because no matter what, you know that it's trouble. Trouble, trouble. Okay. And yes, I do see them in some, you know, some apartment building that's just full of trouble. You would hope, yeah, I would hope so too. Like you would hope that they would have enough self-respect for themselves to come to me, you know, and tell me that they respect me too. But instead, they'd rather play these games, and it does feel like they may be trying to make you jealous. Okay, or it's just causing you jealousy. You know, definitely, if anything, it could be causing some insecurities because I don't know exactly what you're doing. Of course, it's going to cause insecurities. How could you say it's not? But how selfish are they, right, for doing such things? Let's see. Wow. Let's see exactly what they think about this situation. Looking at your person, what do they think? Do they think they're going to get away with this? Whoa. In their own head, I believe they already think they did. That's why they keep doing it. Because they can just keep hiding and hiding and hiding the truth until they finally get caught, right? So in their head, I feel like they already feel like they got away with it. Yeah. 2 cups. They feel like they're already... Between the mutual connection that you guys have, you have a strong bond. No matter how strong the bond is, they're still lying underneath all of the situation. I'm not telling you the truth, right? Because if they were telling you the truth, they would be giving and receiving. No. It's power domination. So they do feel like they have this connection to you, that you're close enough to each other to where they can have this power domination over the situation, right? Maybe even over you. Maybe both of you. However it is, if this is a love, on that side over there. They definitely have misdirected activity when it comes to the situation, but they don't see that you're going to... They think they have you in a dream and an illusion. So they definitely... They think they have you right where they need you, but the crazy thing is with all your intuition open, you already know. You just haven't 100... Like I said, I think once you really find the truth, it's going to set everything... Yes, everything's going to become illuminated. You're going to find out the truth to the situation. It won't just be hidden in the darkness of the subconscious anymore, right? It's not going to be hidden. It's going to come to light. Everything that they're doing is going to pour open. And you know, we have that Pluto going into Uranus. So, you know, that between the transformation and finding the freedom over there, definitely going to be seeing the light of situations coming out here pretty quick. Getting your 9 of Cups, the satisfaction. They're not going to feel that satisfaction. I do feel like right now there's some kind of luxury. This person may be giving them money as well and making them feel content. They feel like they get their cake and eat it too, for sure. Self-worth and hustling. There it is, hustling. They could be hustling for them. Like I said, and if it's not 100, since it's a general reading, a love situation that they're involved in here, it's definitely somebody from their past that they could, like I said, been stealing things from, hustling, doing something illegal activity that they shouldn't be doing, making extra side money, right? But they are definitely obsessed with this situation at this time. It's like re-involving themselves into something that they shouldn't be into, but they're very obsessed about the situation. It's kind of crazy because for some of you, I actually feel like if they lost their job or did something or had a hard time getting a job, they could be going back to the side street hustle, where they know they know how to make money, right? Do you see what I'm saying? So it's like, so this gives them the idea that they can kind of live beyond their means. They can do the things that they know how to do. So in serious, you know, like if I know how to sling, then it's easier for me because I know how to make that money. I know where to go. I know what to do. It could get me in a lot of trouble. And that's something that you don't like, right? But that's where they feel like their knowledge is. It's easy money, easy to do, but it brings in false success. That could be very worrisome for some of you on this set, because then you could see them actually going back to jail for the same thing that they may have already just got out of jail for, or that they had gotten out of jail for in the past and returning back to a bad cycle, right? Yeah. Going to court, going to jail over this situation. So you could be seeing that as well, and that's on the other side. If it's maybe it is with the ex old lady, who knows, right? Maybe she does that too, maybe it's not just a friend, maybe it is a love, ex-love. That does happen. Been there, seen that one before. The devil, yeah. So it's almost like they're putting your relationship at a compromise over here, guys. Attaching themselves to addictions, restrictions, sexuality, temptations, whether it's cheating, slinging, addictions, seductions, no matter what you want to call it, it's destructive behavior. And like I said, and for some of them, it could end up back into the system, right? Into the jail system. And we see that though, because of the justice card, which definitely could be, that's court. And for others of you, if it's just cheating, this is where you could find yourself in a divorce, or just literally 100% law and attraction. It always comes back around. Okay. And it's going to justify and balance out your relationship the way it needs to be. Okay. Really finding the truth within the situation. No matter what, we're going to see the justice as being the truth will reveal itself, no matter what the situation is. Okay. Because that's really what it is. I will tell you in just 1 second, Jesse. Let me finish this, okay? So it has many, many, many different readings. You can't just use it in one setting, but that's cards in itself. Resistance to change. Yeah. So right now you're just still feeling like there's this place where you just feel like there's a resistance to change, where you feel like, it's decay, it's stagnant, right? This is where things are getting crazy, right? Because why? Because they don't want to change. So we're really waiting for that transformation. Okay, so it does look like there will be a personal transformation, but it's going to take them a while, but we have to wait for the truth to come out first. But you do see that the resistance of change is not going to be it's not going to be the transformation that you 100% are looking for. Okay, when you have the death in reverse, because that's saying, okay, I'll change, but I'll change the way I want to change. I'm not going to 100% change the way you want me to change. Do you see what I'm saying? So they could be still holding on to a little bit of that devil energy. Okay. He keeps coming up for you a lot. The Page of Cups can be new love. Usually it's a new love situation. It's when somebody wants to come and offer you news of new love. It can also be a very big, happy surprise that doesn't even have anything to do with love. It could just be something that you were in love with. So, baby wands. I don't know what baby wands are, but it definitely is talking about a huge surprise. I mean, because if you look at the Page of Cups in regular tarot, it's showing You know, the fish coming out, which is an auspicious surprise, something you're not expecting to happen. This is something that I never expected to happen. That's not one of those things where it's like a, you know what I mean? I wish for it's like more like, oh my God, what is that? Right? And usually it's also, like I said, it's also of new love. Okay. And if it is on a reconciliation, then that means that it would be a love that has 100% renewed itself into a love that you've never seen before. Meaning I'm not going to be the same person that I was before. This love will not be like the old love. It would be totally 100% reset, redone. You know, you see what I'm saying? So it would be completely different. But that usually only happens when things happen to the point to where we have understandings that we've grown. And there has to be a lot of growth in that situation to actually make it to a point to where we're not going down that same road. We've completely made this love completely different. That way we can get to the Two of Cups, right? So that's what the Page of Cups is. And it's usually, and it can also be words of someone coming towards you, telling you excellent news, because all the pages, no matter what, are messengers. So it could be a message of that love. It could come from that person, or it could literally come through a third party situation, meaning somebody else coming to say, hey, you know, so-and-so is in love with you, right? And then finding out, and then that right there would surprise you. Be like, ah, see, there you go. Now you're in surprise. But it's not the kind of shock and surprise that the Tower gives. That comes in awareness. This is actually a gift, a surprise, a gift, something you really, truly want, something that you may have not have ever seen coming. Totally auspicious, just out of the blue. I didn't wish for this. It just happened, right? Or if I did manifest this, it was so many months ago, it's out of sight, out of mind. You understand? That's what the Page of Cups means. And we see it. And if you're talking about different people, then it's usually a young person. Okay? Because it's a child. It could be a child as well. That's what I'm saying. It has many different kinds of meanings. You see me say wands. Oh, Page of Wands. Well, the Page of Wands is going to be a fiery. That's freedom. That's traveling. That's going towards your new desired, inspired travel. That's where you're going to travel. You're going to find what it is you're looking for within the situation. But it's going to take you on a new journey and a new travel. It's also a person of news who could also be coming towards you to tell you news of this new travel. Okay, so one way or the other, it could be you out on your new travel, or somebody coming in as news to say, hey, I've got this new job for you, and you'd be very inspired. And that's going to burn your heart up, and it's usually pretty impulsive, though, in its own ways, right? So it's definitely travel. So it's saying you're probably going to travel somewhere, or somebody wants to travel with you. You are definitely welcome. Well, now you know both. Now you know cups and wands in case you started seeing cups. And it's also a young person usually as well. Now you got 2 in 1. This is the 2 in 1 special, right? Okay, let's go. Okay, guys, and just taking on the rest, and then we're pretty much done. Any more messages over here? You want to tell me that for a reason, though? Probably. You never know. You never know what comes out. Maybe it was, you know, Spirit told you to say that. You never know. It could be a possibility. You said cups, and I just, you know what? It's kind of crazy. I see this, you know, it's like I see this auspicious thing coming. You know, auspiciousness is in the air right now. You probably do have a lot of auspicious things going on around you that you're not even, you know, sure exactly where you're traveling to. Because if you see the Page of Wands, that means you're on your right, you know, you're set out to travel, to find new lands, and to find the freedom that you're actually looking for with passion. And whatever is coming, it's going to inspire you to want to jump and jump heavy. And it comes with a lot of creativity as well. So watch your creativity, and right now is a great time for creativity, especially if you have a lot of fire in your chart. You got some Leo in your chart. I don't know why I want to say that. Feels like you have Leo in your chart. Pisces, Aries. Yeah. Yeah. And that Leo is going to help you, but that Aries is also going to inspire you. And it's good that you have Aries because they're the most impulsive. The Page of Wands is the Aries and Sagittarius card because, you know, they have a lot of impulsiveness. And Aries is more impulsive sign than all of the fire. So just be sure of your impulsiveness, though. Don't let it override your thinking because sometimes it gets you in trouble. Makes you jump too early, too soon, too fast. I have 5 Leos in your house. Yeah, I can feel that Leo in you. I'm Leo rising, so I have 2 placements of Leo myself. But yeah, that Leo too. But the Leo will be good for you as well because it'll keep that creativity going and also your Aries as well. But the Leo will also keep you grounded in its own way. So allow the Leo impulsiveness to ground you so that way you can still feel like you're taking action, but you're more focused. Leo's very focused on where they want to go when it comes to impulsiveness. Okay. Now it's going to help you. That'll help you too. Because Aries have a problem sometimes of just wanting to jump, and then Sagittarius wants to just jump off the cliff. They think they can fly because they want to travel everywhere. They're super adventurous, right? So that Leo is going to keep you very grounded at this time. Okay. So that will be a good thing for you. Because I'm telling you, when that page of wands comes in, it's gonna set you on fire. Absolutely. You're welcome. Okay, anybody else have any more questions before we time this out? It was a great day. We'll be doing it again. I'm going to try to get some cusp readings up on the live channel itself. I do actually have dates on that. I actually did do that. So you guys will be the first ones to know before I write them on the comment page. It's going to be the 17th. Friday is going to be, what is this? Air, water. And then Saturday at 10 a.m. on this 18th, we will be doing Cancer, Leo, Pisces, Aries, Scorpio, Sag for the water, fire cusps. Yes. You guys are going to get your own online, live. You guys deserve it. You guys really help my channel. You guys are awesome. Love you all. Okay. Okay, guys. And no more messages. We seem to be doing awesome. I'll wait a few more seconds in case anybody has a few questions. Then we're out of here. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm out, and I will see you. I will see you on Friday the 17th for those of you who are air, water cusps. We're going to try that one. And then, of course, we'll do another short for everybody. Okay, so once I get that down. Till next time, guys, peace and love. Thank you for being here. So much appreciated.